Alright, I'm just gonna do the video like this.
I'm making a lot of noise over here, I'm sorry.
It's okay. What was I gonna say? I'm recording another video because the one that I tried to... I will upload that one to YouTube as well. I will upload that one to YouTube as well, so that you can see that. I don't know if that made sense. Still a little fuzzy. I'm just gonna quickly explain in this recording everything that I've been trying to explain for the past, like, hour. Like, literally an hour. So, if you watched the other video that I had, like, right before this one, the one about, it says something like my first video on mental health or something like that. If you watch that one, then you know that I have schizophrenia. And I was trying to do a video about that, and Aiden's still here. I don't know why. It doesn't matter. Yeah, so I tried to do a video on mental health stuff because my head was feeling a little strange, and so I wanted to, like, document the experience, but also I wanted to talk about, like, schizophrenia, because I hadn't seen many videos on YouTube about it.
I'm pretty sure they've already...
Yeah, I've said that like 3 times.
Yeah, stop saying it.
It's the first time I'm saying it in this recording, and I'm probably honestly just gonna trash the other recordings. I don't know if I'll upload them or not, so I feel like I have to say it again because I might not even use the other videos that I made. So, I don't know. We'll see. And Aiden is here because he just wanted to be here, I guess. Like, he's not really doing anything contributing to the video, he's just kind of here. What the fuck?
Like a fucking pig.
Peppa the Pig.
I'm Peppa Pig. This is my little brother George. This is Mommy Pig. And this is Daddy Pig.
What time is it? Do you have the time on your phone?
Or, it's 11. It's 11:16.
Okay.
No.
Do you want to do a podcast after this? Like a funny one? Just to...
No. I don't want to go through that again.
Why not?
Just no.
Okay.
You just know.
I just thought maybe you'd want to do something that included you, but okay.
Well, I mean, it is kind of including me, but, like,
Yeah.
this is kind of including me, so.
At some point I want to do videos on my own, but like right now I'm not very good at that, cause where's my fidget cube? Fuck, what did I do with it? Oh, okay. I have a lot of social anxiety that goes with my other, like, numerous mental issues. So, doing videos, like, on my own as of right now seems kind of impossible. So that's partially why Aiden's here.
Why does that seem impossible? You can just tell me to fucking leave.
No, like, because it's not impossible, it's just I feel more comfortable doing a video with somebody else than I do, like, by myself, because it just feels weird to talk to a camera, like, with no one else there, you know? So for right now, I'm doing videos with Aiden.
I'm watching Toy Story, but only Woody's psychotic laughter.
What the fuck? That's like that video, Ariana Grande songs, but only when she says yeah. And it was like 4 minutes. Well, probably longer than that, actually, of just her going, yeah. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
It's funny as shit. This video might not actually need to be as long as I thought it would be. Because, I kind of just covered most of what I wanted to talk about, like, in the past 5 minutes or so. So... I don't know what we'll do with the other videos. Cause like, I don't know. I might post those anyways just so that you can like see like you can kind of see what it's like to have schizophrenia or whatever it is that I have. Cause like I was diagnosed like a long time ago, and my diagnosis changes so often that I don't really know what it is right now. Like, it's schizophrenia, but it's like either some other form of schizophrenia, like schizoaffective or something like that. So I am diagnosed. I just don't really remember what my diagnosis is right now. So I'm just gonna say, you know, what I'm just gonna say schizophrenia, but it might not necessarily be schizophrenia. I don't know if that, does that make sense? Okay, anyways.
How?
Never mind.
I'm just gonna do here.
In the other videos, I explained what was going on, but I guess I haven't really explained it in this one yet. So I'll briefly touch on that. Basically, my head kind of feels like a weed high, but not as intense. And I really don't know if that makes sense to anybody out there. But that's what it's like. And my head just gets like that sometimes, and it is the beginning of the month, so I'm nearing my next injection of Abilify. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. It might not. It probably doesn't, because it just, I don't know. I don't think it does. And, so my head was feeling weird, and that's why I did the video. That's why I did the other ones that I recorded and haven't done anything with yet, because I don't know what to do with them. I don't know if I'm going to upload them or not. And I'm basically just rambling right now, because, like, my head still feels a little weird. Like, it's gotten better, like, over the hour. We recorded for about an hour, and it's gotten a little bit better since then, since I started the video. So it's like, when this happens, it's like really hard to form coherent thoughts. And that plays into the this is why I don't think it's a medication issue, because it plays into the schizophrenia a little bit. Because sometimes people with schizophrenia, they're so not in touch with reality that they can't form coherent thoughts sometimes, I guess, if that makes sense. So that's part of it. It's been 10 minutes and so far the video hasn't cut off yet, so I'm starting to think it's an issue with my camera. Not my camera, my phone. Okay, really? You're sitting there smacking your ass.
I know. Problem?
There's a, I'm just, like, sitting here staring at this while I talk. There's, I don't know if I can, oh, well, fuck it. I'll just, wait, let me go the other way. Okay, that bookshelf, I was just looking at it and I realized,
it's right there. I think you were pointing at the sloth.
Yeah. Anyways, I have a lot of books and I've never read any of them. And, like, fucking seriously.
Sorry.
Like, why? I'm trying to talk and you're just sitting there doing stupid shit.
I don't know, I'm bored.
Anyways, I have a lot of books that I bought and I intended to read them, but I just never did. And I was sitting here staring at the books while I was I'm still staring at them, because for some reason it's easier for me to stare at something else than it is the camera, and I'm working on that, so bear with me on that. But anyways, I was just staring at them and that thought came into my head, and so I just said it. And that goes back to the high thing, because sometimes I just say shit and I don't even really know what I'm saying. And that sometimes happens when I'm high, like on weed. They're really similar experiences, but I feel like with weed, I'm a little bit more paranoid than I am now. And, sometimes my thoughts get, too much to handle when I'm smoking weed, which is why I don't really smoke it very often. I smoke it, socially, I guess, and I haven't been around anybody that smokes it in a while, so I haven't smoked it in a while, I guess. I'm just gonna hold the camera from now on.
Why?
Because I really, really don't feel like sitting it back up over there. I'm gonna get my fidget cube. It's been 13 minutes and it hasn't cut off yet. That's really weird to me that it kept cutting off. Because the way I tried to record it before, I just recorded it with my camera. You go to your apps on your phone and your camera is just there. I was recording it there and it kept cutting off. It would stop recording and then I would have to hit the button again. And it did that every 13 minutes or so. And so I went and tried to record it on YouTube, and it's been 14 minutes so far and it hasn't cut off. So I guess that's some kind of issue with my camera.
Freaking cuts off.
Cuts off right now.
Cuts off as you're talking.
As I'm explaining what was happening with the camera, it cuts off. That would be fucking annoying.
No, it's just
nah, fuck you. You talking shit there? Sorry.
I'm not talking shit. You're talking shit.
This is the fidget cube. I might do videos like this more often. Not like necessarily when I'm feeling strange, like my head, but maybe just like do a quick little video like every day, just so you can see what it's like to, maybe not every day, but just so you can like see what it's like to live with schizophrenia, I guess. And I don't want to make like my YouTube channel, well, this one, like solely on mental health stuff. Like I was gonna do other stuff too, and I don't know if I want to do that on a regular, like my actual YouTube, or like this YouTube that I'm using right now. I haven't decided really what I want to do with that yet. And this is basically just 16 minutes of me rambling, and I hope it makes sense to at least one person. Because if it makes sense to at least one person, then that means that it was okay. Like, that it means I did my job, I guess. I don't know. I'm not saying anything to you. I was talking to the camera. No. I'm getting a little bit better talking to the camera now. Like, it gets easier, I guess, the more you do it. Like, the longer you do it. I have like a... never mind. Tomorrow when we go to the park, do you want to do a video there, Aiden?
Maybe.
I'm probably gonna like try to do a video tomorrow when we go to the park. Just, well, it depends on whether or not anyone's there, I guess, because I was gonna try to show the viewers what it's like being out in public with schizophrenia. I don't know, because like sometimes I'll be out in public and one of my voices will say something, or like I'll interact with my voice, I'll interact with the voices in my head, and so it causes like people to look at me weird or something like that, or it makes me feel like people are looking at me weird. So sometimes that just happens when I'm out in public, and I wanted to do a video while we were at the park just so you could see what that's like. So tomorrow I'll probably do that. Are we going to Momo's tomorrow?
Probably. I haven't been there in a while.
We were just there today.
Just today, but we didn't see her.
Yeah. What is tomorrow? Thursday? Yeah, we usually go on Thursdays.
Yeah, tomorrow's
I'm not sure how much longer this video is going to be, because what time is it now, Aiden?
11:32.
Yeah, he might have to go to bed at some point soon, so when he goes to bed I'm probably gonna stop the video. I might stop the video. I might just continue to talk to the camera, just because, like, I need to learn how to talk to the camera by myself. That's such a weird concept for me, to just sit there and like talk to a camera. But it's like oddly therapeutic. I don't know. But it's easier to do when Aiden's around because
I'm like weird.
well, I guess it
You're
like
not alone.
yeah, because I'm not alone, and like it isn't solely fixed on me, so the anxiety is a little less. But at the same time, like, I don't know. I'm gonna probably continue to do a video when he goes to bed. Like, what I'm probably gonna do is just keep recording this one until he goes to bed, and then when he goes to bed, I will like stop this, upload this one, and then start another one. That way, that new one is like just me, and I can like talk a little better. I don't know. I mean, not talk better, because I'm talking fine right now, but just so it's like, I don't know, fucking nothing makes sense right now. I want to like see something real quick. I'm gonna take my glasses off. Sorry, this is like really close to the camera. I was trying to see if my eyes were any different. Okay. They're not like, see, like you can tell I'm not high because they're not like red or like dilated or whatever. You know, like they're not like high eyes. I don't know if that makes sense. Freddie, you smokers out there. No, sorry. But like everything's like fine right now. It's just my head's a little weird. And that just happens sometimes. And I've learned to cope with it pretty well. Like most of the time it doesn't bother me. Sometimes like earlier it bothered me a little bit because I don't think Aiden was in the room, and when I'm by myself and my head feels like that, it tends to make me like go through an existential crisis or some shit. Like I start thinking about everything and I start worrying, like, what am I gonna do with my life, and am I a bad person? And you know, it's just like shit like that just comes into my head. And so it's better to be around people, I think, at least in my opinion, when something like this happens to me, because it like helps me cope a little better. I went to the hospital recently, like right when this COVID stuff was starting. Like the week that it started, I went into the hospital, and everybody was freaking out because I went into the hospital and they thought that I was gonna catch it, but I didn't. And anyways, that was completely unrelated to what I was talking. Anyways, I went into the hospital because it was just one of those days when my head felt weird. But the weird thing is that it started around like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and usually it only starts like late at night. Not late at night, but like it usually starts around 9 or 10. And because it started at 4, it freaked me out a little bit, and so I went to the hospital to see what was wrong with me, and they adjusted my medicine and they figured out that there was nothing really going on, like medication wise. It was just something that happens, I guess. And so since I got out of the hospital, I've been learning how to handle the weird head feeling that I get sometimes. I don't know how to I don't know what to name that feeling other than to call it like the high-ish feeling or something like that. But anyways, that feeling that I get sometimes, I've learned to cope with it a little better. And shit, what was I gonna say? I've learned that I don't really need to go to the hospital every time it happens, because if I did, I'd be going there like frequently, not like every day, but like sometimes every day. Sometimes it happens like 3 days in a row, and then it won't happen for like the rest of the month. And then sometimes it just varies. And I don't know if you can see that little bitch over there. He's not even paying attention right now. It might not be necessary for me to stop this video and start a new one when he leaves, because I'm pretty much talking like how I wanted to talk anyways. So, I don't know, we'll see what happens. Most of the time when we do a recording, we're like in my room on my bed, because that's just like that's where we hang out. Like when we're not at the park, we're usually here, or like downstairs. But we usually do videos up here because it's like easier to do videos up here, I guess. I don't know if I should take my glasses off. Excuse me. Because it's like leaving a glare. Alright, I'm just gonna take them off for now. You're still sitting there. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if you can edit the video this way. Excuse me, sorry. I don't know if you could, like, cut out certain bits of it or something like that. I don't know how to do that. I'm not really very good at, like, editing, like, YouTube videos. I don't know if you, like, need, like, a computer to edit videos. Like, professionally do YouTube stuff. Like, I don't know if you have to have a computer for editing shit. Like, I don't know how that works. I've been doing stuff, like, I've been recording videos, like, every now and then for about a year or two, but I'm not, like, a professional by any means, so I don't know how to edit stuff. Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm still trying to, like, my head obviously still feels a little weird, so I'm still trying to, like, come up with things to say. Like, form coherent sentences is what I was saying earlier. Yeah. I don't know if I should, like, stop the video or not. Aiden.
Yeah.
Should I stop the video, or should I just keep going?
I would.
Alright, I'm just gonna keep going, and I'll just keep talking, cause when I'm like this, it's pretty easy for me to just talk about shit, you know.
Still.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna like. Okay. That chair is where Kat's sitting. And, obviously you can't see her. But, I just like to, give her, like, her own space. Like, it to her, she says it doesn't really matter. Like, I think it matters a little bit to her, but, like, she says it doesn't matter because, like, she's in my head anyways, so if there is no space, like, say if we're in the car and there's no space for her to sit, like, she's fine with that, and I have to just, like, talk to her, like, well, I mean, I still talk to her in my head anyways, but, yeah. The thing with her is, it's like, it just gets complicated sometimes to wrap your head around it. Like, I've been living with her for a very long time. I want to say, like, at least 6 or 7 years. And, her sister Alex, I have heard even longer. And, my bad voice, which is dark, I've heard him almost my whole life. And so I have been around this type of thing almost my whole life, and sometimes I still can't wrap my head around it. So that sometimes I guess that just never really goes away. Like, some things are just like that, I guess. And Aiden,
Yeah.
is there anything you want to say?
What?
Like, do you want to say anything?
No, are you cutting it off?
No, I'm not cutting it off. I was just asking you if you wanted to say anything.
Not really.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you again when I do cut it off. I hope if I actually sit here and do this video for, like, because it's been 30 minutes so far. If I do this whole video, like, I hope it actually goes through and it doesn't just, like, delete or something, because I hope something doesn't go wrong and it just gets rid of the video, because that would really set me back, because I've been explaining myself for like 30 minutes so far, and if it cuts off or if it stops working, or you know what I mean, it's just gonna really set me back. So hopefully that doesn't happen. I might stop it soon and start another one, you know, just in case it does go wrong. I don't know, I'm debating it. Sorry. I was trying to check the battery percentage, but it's not letting me. I guess I'll just leave it on the charger. I don't know. I think I might stop it and like upload this one and then start another one, just because like I'm afraid that something's gonna go wrong, and I do still want to like talk to the camera a little bit. Like, I don't know why, but like I said earlier, this is oddly therapeutic to just like sit here and talk about stuff. I don't know, because sometimes I feel like when I talk to him, it doesn't really compute with him. I don't know. He's 13, so. And to just talk about stuff without having to worry about like not understanding the person, not understanding, because this is just a camera, it makes it a little easier. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna stop this one. Yeah, I'm gonna probably stop this one and then I'll start another one. Okay. Yeah. Aiden.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop this one and then start another one because I'm afraid that it's gonna like mess up or something. So do you want to say anything before I cut it off?
Bye.
Bye bye. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Bye.